Hello again. If you are having a lot of trouble with the new stat changes, trying to figure out what different kinds of builds you want to do, and figuring out how to maximize your stats based on the gear you have, I would recommend you this tool called D2 Armor Picker. And this basically lets you select an exotic for a build, like if I want to do something with Fellwinter's Helm, and then it will tell me how many of each stat I can have maxed out. It allows you to also calculate based on different fragments you are using for every subclass in the game. It lets you choose what mods you want, what kind of gear sets you want. It lets you decide whether you want to include the old armor or if you want to only use the new armor. And it also can automatically calculate how things would look if you did masterwork the whole set, or if you just chose to only use the gear pieces as they are in your vault. When you first get to this website, it'll have you log in usually through whatever gaming account you have for Destiny 2. It's not going to do anything dangerous with your stuff. It's just giving you the permission while you're on the website to look through all of your stuff so it can figure out what exactly you need. So if I want to take this Fellwinter's Helm build and I want to make some kind of a melee build, if I'm going to use a melee font, I'll try and max out my melee as high as I can. And then I can see that I can still hit 100 super despite that. And I can still go with a decent amount of class, weapons, grenade, and then the health kind of doesn't matter. As you can see, it tells me the total amount of stats I can have. This will allow you to very freely compare certain kinds of builds. Like, let's say I only need the 100 melee. I can compare on these builds the amount of stats that they will give me. So maybe I just want to prioritize based on that. Maybe I want to reduce wasted stats. This third-party tool is incredibly useful for if you're getting starting with build crafting and all sorts of stuff. In addition to that, I mentioned dim beforehand. This allows you to copy a dim query to your clipboard, and then you can paste it in the dim search bar, and then it will pull up and highlight all of these specific gear pieces, so you can easily just drag them and drop them onto your character. If you enjoyed this kind of stuff, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and peace, gamers.